I got a theory about volume, and I believe GameStop, AMC, and Naked are the only three stock symbols I can find where people have invested hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars into these stocks. And the sell, since they've invested that money, you haven't seen them sell. And the prices continue to go down and get suppressed, and I believe it's about to pop. So let's take a look at three that I think are special ones, and then we'll take a look at three of the big ones and see how theirs compares. And if I'm right, then the market's collapsing and GME and AMC are going to the moon. So we're going to start with GME Technical Volume Bar Chart. There we go. Then we're going to come here. We're going to turn the volume on. And then we're going to hit 1 month. So what's the last month that has happened with GME? If we look at this, we'll see that day of 150 million, 100 million. The one where it sold, the red bar, and there was a sell-off of 50 million. There was the day before equal to that. So that doesn't even matter. Look at all those days below where there's 10, 5, 20 million. And then you just got a little bit of sell-off. If we go to the last 5 days, a little bit of a sell-off, but then you got some volume spikes, and so that probably all equates. So basically everyone that bought in before the last 5 days over here in the back, those big giant green bars, they've all made profits already, and what you're seeing is that they never really sold their profits. They went way sky high, and I mean they sold a little bit, but not that much. And so this is just the last day right here, and you can see from the big green bars that, I mean, it's probably equal. I mean, we definitely didn't sell more than we bought. And so even in the last day, as it's bottom dollar it's ever been, nobody's selling. We're buying more than we're selling. Every time it goes down, we just keep buying and we lower the cost that we need to get to in order to break even again. And so, yeah, people, I mean, this is a movement. So let's go ahead to go to the next one. So we're going to change out GME. Come on. There we go. And we are going to go to AMC. Then we're going to go here. Let's go ahead and turn on the volume. Then we're going to go to 1 month. All right, look at this. This is 100 million and 150 million. Now the volume charts by 200 million and 400 million. So we got a day of 400 million, a day of 380 million, 2 days of 200 million, 2 days of 150 million, 2 more days of 200 million. And then we got a couple sell-off bars, but if you look, I mean, there's just way more buying than there is selling. If you see it any other way, you're just not looking closely. And so if we look at that, now let's look at the last 5 days. Look at that volume. I mean, the spikes of the volume make up for all those little red bars. Like, fuck those paper hand bitches. And then look at the last day. I mean, there's a sell-off in the very beginning, but then boom, the buying just continues. And so the point is that there's hundreds of millions of dollars of people have put in here. They've held. The government has manipulated the stock. We all learned in science that for every action, there is an opposite and equal reaction. Well, I have a question. What is the opposite and equal reaction of suppressing the greatest momentum stocks of all time in all history for the volume of stocks? Like most of the little baby stocks that explode, there wasn't a lot of volume in it, and the people got to kind of ride it to the top. But these were giant volume stocks where, I mean, plenty of people are already rich, and it's a good thing. And so let's go ahead and find the next one. We got AMC. And now we will look at Naked. They've had a lot of volume lately. Oh, that's not the right one. That's probably not it either. Here we go. Then we're going to go on 1 month. All right, look at that. This one isn't the 200 million, 400 million. This one's the 0.5 billion, 1 billion. Look how much volume in single days right here. Wow, so 750 million, then 1.2 billion, then 500 billion, all buying. There was never a sell-off. Naked is the biggest blow up of like easy money ever. How are you not buying this stock right now? They never sold. Look. No one's made money. It's not getting sold. And so look, this is just the last 5 days. Way more buying than selling. I mean, not way more, but enough to cover. Like, I'm telling you, there's already $1 billion sitting there. So it's about to pop. Anyone that's not in this is just crazy. Absolutely insane. It's easy money. And I'm proving it right here. So now I haven't looked at like the competition. I really don't care. I know I'm right about this. But let's go ahead and just check it out. So let's do Facebook, Amazon, and Google. So AMZN. Amazon technical. Alrighty, now we're going to do volume on. Let's go to 1 month. Oh, wow. 2 million? 1.5 million is the stratosphere they got us in? That's baby volume. What about the last 3 months? Oh, 8 million. What about the last year? Wow. Wow. Like they just never go over 10 million in a day or whatever those metrics are a week. That is just the weakest thing I've ever seen. All right, let's go to something else then. What do we got here? Amazon. We said we were going to do Facebook and Google now. All right, technical. Volume on. 1 month. Oh, wow. Again, absolutely fucking nothing, man. All right, instead of Google, because I already know Google sucks. I've been watching their volume for a while. Let's go see Tesla. I think this is why Elon's gone crazy. I think he's scared of GME. I think he's about to lose a lot of money. So let's see what Tesla says. Because I bet their volume used to be crazy high. Why was that not the right one? Here we go. Volume on. Boom. Nothing in the last month. Just baby volume. Nobody cares about them. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh. If we look at the last 3 months, he had like a little spot where he got 200 million volume. If we look at the last 6 months, that's still just that one spike. Okay, in the last year, he was having some big days where he's making like 75 million in volume, and then had some 100 million days too. Last 5 years, wow, just a tiny baby amount of money, and Tesla skyrocketed like 20% or 2,000%, which is 20x. From like the last 12, 18 months, it's done 20x. And look how baby that volume is. I just showed you Naked, which is $1.80 a share right now. Or no, $1.32 a share, I think. And they just got billions of dollars invested, I showed you. How are you guys not in this? Naked, AMC, and GME are going through the roof. Here's the thing. The GME one is like confusing because you don't see all the profits behind it. So all the people that got in there early, they're still up mad money and they're still not selling. And that money is as like GME is money. If you buy GME, you're doing the good thing. That's the patriotic thing to do. So buy GME, buy AMC, and buy Naked. These things are going through the roof.